So you were a little bit reluctant, weren't you, when I booked our Bluecrest test?
I did leave it to you to book.
Yeah. Why was that?
I think it's just, I don't know, I think it's getting used to knowing or wanting to know what those results are. I think guys probably innately want to put their heads in the sand a little bit. Certainly how I felt. And then I guess also the fear of finding out something. But as you rightly put it, you're better to know as soon as you can. So
do things against
you can do things about it, absolutely.
And what, so we're over a year on from our first test. Are you pleased now you had the results you did and you've made those changes?
I think initially it did shock me, and I had to get my head around, okay, I now need to go and see a specialist about getting this cholesterol under control, because, you know, from everything I read, it wasn't something I was going to be able to do with just diet alone. And that was initially frustrating, I think. But then went to see the doctor and, you know, obviously started to take the tablets, and that, I mean, I don't think you feel any different. That's the problem with cholesterol. You know, you don't feel any different. I didn't feel particularly changed in any sort of way, but I did. What it had done over time was make me feel more confident that actually by getting it under control, I could continue to live a sort of more sporty type lifestyle and not worry too much about getting a cardiac arrest or a stroke or something like that. You know,
I think that's what it was with that first test. Was just, for me, it was just about knowing where I'm at in my life. And I suppose when you know, because we've been so active, you're sort of in touch with how you feel and things like that, but it's actually what's going on in the inside. And I think for me it is about that whole preventative piece. I think the piece for me is just how easy and simple it is to book it. If I was trying to go to a GP or trying to go to somebody else or trying to have this test here, I mean, we got tested for so many, you know, different things around the female cancer test, through, you know, blood pressure, you know, our irons, thyroid, you know, menopause. Yeah, there were so many, which was incredible. And just to go to a hotel 20 minutes away from where we live, walk straight in, no waiting, not clinical, which I really liked.
Yeah, 100%.
We were in there, 20 minutes?